in my business, my line of work, my hobbies, my whatever it is, I have access to a lot of cool guns. Some very unique, kind of neat stuff. And people go, hey John, you know a lot about guns. You think you've exposed a lot of things. You've seen a lot. What's your choice? Like when my wife grabbed this, she was, oh, it's cute. This would be kind of nice to have. I could keep that in my purse. This is James Bond's gun. This is, it's a Walther PPK. It's a 380. It's, when James Bond shoots, everybody dies in one shot from 80 yards away. It'd be the greatest gun ever to have for home defense. It's not my choice. There's better guns to have. I was asked what would be the perfect bedside, defense gun to have. Something you'd keep by your bed, on the nightstand or your dresser drawer or whatever. Hey, if something would bump in the night, you need to grab a gun and go, or you had an intruder, there's a prowler, there's whatever the case may be. You had to grab a gun and you needed it right now, maybe you're fighting somebody in your bedroom, or you had a break in, you heard the broken glass, you have that stranger in your house. What gun are you gonna grab? And I think about things like, you got a 1911, it's a 45 ACP, I'm gonna knock the shit out of whoever comes in my house. I got 7 rounds and I'm gonna, put some big holes in them. But the problem comes in is, what if I'm a heavy sleeper and I don't wake up until somebody is maybe fighting me, someone's in my room, I'm in life and death combat kind of a situation, little hand to hand. Do I want to grab? Do I want to grab my 9mm? And if I'm fighting with one hand, what do I do with this hand? Do I have a round chambered? Do I need to work the slide? Do I have a safety on? Is this thing ready to go? Is it hammer drop? Do I just knock the safety off and start squeezing the trigger? Or do I have to actually, put a round in there? So when I came to the thing, hey, you know what you want to have, and I'm gonna get probably a lot of flack for this. I'm saying you want to have a revolver. All right. So if I had something like my Smith & Wesson here, I know if I've got 6 rounds in there and I pull that trigger, yes, it's not a bolt. If I pull that trigger, that thing's gonna come down on a round, and if I pull it again, it's gonna come down on a new chain. That cylinder's gonna rotate and come down on a new, and we gotta pay a second shot. If there's a misfire, there's a jam. This is a one-hander. This is a one-hand operation. There's no safety to worry about. There's no slide to worry about. There's no, do I have a round chamber? Do I need to work the slide? Do I need a second hand? If I'm fighting this guy, I can just grab my gun and start squeezing off rounds. All right? Probably a little big, probably a little excessive. The gun I always take with me, like if I'm hiking, if I'm hunting, I like my Ruger Blackhawk. To me, this is like the perfect gun. I've modified this one to suit me. It's a single action revolver. I can hammer back, and I drop the single action means the trigger only does one thing. It only fires the gun. So to cock it, I need to do that manually. I need to use my thumb and cock it. For me, this is very, very comfortable. I'm used to it. I've fired thousands of rounds with it. I carry it a lot. It's always with me. It's second nature for me, and I don't have a problem with this. But if you're not used to that single action, what could be the best thing? We talked about that big Smith & Wesson, is the double action revolver. So when I'm saying, hey, what are you gonna have for the best gun, the best choice to have on your bedside table or in your dresser, or your right there next to the bed, is the double action revolver. This is a Smith & Wesson 686, and it's a .357 Magnum. This is an older one. It still has the firing pin. It still has the the firing pin mounted on the hammer. It's only a 6-shot. There's no safeties. There's nothing like that. I keep this gun loaded. This gun stays in the bedroom. This gun doesn't leave the bedroom. This is the bedroom gun. If someone breaks my house, this is what you will die from. I will kill you with this gun, and not that beautiful Blackhawk. If my wife needs this gun, she knows right where it is. She can grab it with one hand, grab it, squeeze the trigger. She knows it's gonna go bang. You don't need to be a gun expert to be an expert with this gun. the thought of my wife grabbing a 9mm or a 45 and having to work the slide while she's fighting for her life, yeah, that's just too much going on. You know, grab that revolver, squeeze the trigger, it goes bang. If I grab that 45 and I squeeze the trigger, nothing happens, I need a second hand. I need to jack that thing. I need to slingshot it. I need to put it around in the chamber. I might not have the use of both hands. I may be fighting this son of a bitch off. Now, honestly, I don't need a gun. I'm going to pummel whoever comes in my house. Yeah, that's all you need. But not everybody has one of these, or all it is. That's kind of funny, huh? If you're able to break into my house. If you got over the fence, the dogs would have you. The dogs would be tearing your ass up before I ever got to you. Stay away from my house. Don't break in. Don't die. It's not worth it. But if you want to have the best gun, the best option to keep next to the bed, grab that double action revolver, load it, keep it there, practice with it. The reason I chose this one, I can practice with 38 specials. My wife, my boys, they can practice with 38 special. It's not gonna kick, it's not gonna beat them up. It's not really all that expensive. And then when you wanna kill something, you put the .357 Magnum rounds in there, hollow points, and this is gonna do a lot of damage. I prefer the 158 grain bullets. I know the 125s, they have a better kill record, one shot stops, all that sort of thing. A little higher velocity, but a lighter bullet. I don't think it makes that much difference. You get hit with the .357, you're really gonna feel that in the morning. But best gun, keep next to the bed. Here it is. Smith & Wesson 686. It's light, it's compact, it's easy to manage, it's easy to control, it's easy to work. There's no downside. Hey, see you in the next video.